I gave you a question. Is the equation 2 sin square x minus cos x plus 4 is equal to 0 is possible? Okay. Here you convert the equation in one form. No? So sin square x is there, so it may very easily converted in terms of cos. So first you convert it. So it be written as 1 minus cos square x minus cos x plus 4 equal to 0. Or you can write 2 minus 2 cos square x minus cos x plus 4 equal to 0. Or change its sign. So you have 2 cos square x plus cos x minus 6 is equal to 0 in this way. You can factorize it. So 2 6 are 12 and you have to take its factor in such a way it is 1. So 3 4 are 12. So you can write 2 cos square x plus 4 cos x minus 3 cos x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, taking 2 cos x common, so you have cos x plus 2. And here you have minus 3 common, so that is cos x plus 2. Again, cos x plus 2 is common, so cos x plus 2, and here you have 2 cos x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so from this equation, if you find the value of cos, so what you have, cos x is equal to minus 2, and from second factor, its value is 3 by 2. But with the help of unit circle, you already know that the value of cos x and sin x lying between minus 1 to 1 and included, that point is included also. Okay, so that means the value of cos x can never be lesser than minus 1. Okay, and so here you have minus 2, so that is impossible. And also the maximum value of cos x and sin x is 1, and here you have the value of cos x is equal to 3 by 2, which is greater than 1. So you can say that yes, the possible that in this situation is not possible. So here your question is in this way: is the equation this possible? So you can write no, no. Okay, and the explanation is that yes, so you can write in this way: the value of cos x is greater or equal to minus 1 and less or equal to 1. Due to that reason, you can say that yes, this equation is impossible or not possible. Okay, so note it. In the same way, sometime the questions are asked in this way: find the maximum and minimum value of the trigonometric function. So what is the meaning of that? If the question is like that, find the maximum and minimum value. Okay, you already know about the range of the function. You know the range of the function is what? The value of function. Which value? That is the minimum and maximum value of the function. And you see that the value of range in previous, that means chapter, you solve so many questions based on domain and range of the function. Understand? And the range of the function is the minimum and maximum value of the function. So using all that concepts, you can easily find the minimum or maximum value of the function. Understand? So note it. I dictate a question. Note it. Find the minimum and maximum value. Find the minimum and maximum value of the function. Minimum and maximum value of the function 3 sin square x minus 2 cos square x, 3 sin square x minus 2 cos square x plus 9 plus 9. Okay, here you have a function. You have to find its maximum or minimum value of it. So what you do in that case, you have to convert it either in sine or cos. Understand? You have to convert it in one. Okay, so here you see that the terms of sine is greater, 3 sine square x, and here you have 2 cos square x. So better you can convert it in sine. Okay, here you can convert it 3 sine square x minus 2 into 1 minus sine square x, and here you can write plus 9. Understand? And is equal to 3 sine square x minus 2 plus 2 sine square x plus 9. You can write in this way. Okay, and simplifying. So that is 3 sine square x is the 2. So 5 sine square x, and here you have plus 7. 5 sine square x plus 7 is there. Okay, now your question is reframed as you have to find the minimum and maximum value of this function. So here your function completely convert into sine, and what you know, Kshitij, mute your microphone. Here you see that what is the value of sine. Understand? So note it. You know the value of sine is greater or equal to -1 and less or equal to 1. Understand? Now, what about sine square x? So if you take here sine square x, so no doubt it becomes positive. 1 becomes positive. So you can written is so sine square x can be greater or equal to 0, and here you can write less or equal to 1. Means the square of sine x is yes, lying between 0 and 1. Now see that here. Here sine square x is multiplying by 5. So you multiplying each of the term, okay, by 5. So here you have 0. Here you can write 5 sine square x less or equal to 5. Understand? Now adding 7 to each of term. So if you add it, here you have 7 and is equal to 5 sine square x plus 7 less or equal to 12. Less or equal to 12. Okay. And yes, that is the value of fx. If you see here, suppose here you have a function which is given like that. Suppose the function fx is equal to in this way is given you, and you have to find the value of minimum and maximum value. So no doubt that is the value of function. So this fx is greater or equal to 7 and less or equal to 12. So you can say 7 is the minimum value and 12 is its maximum value. So in this way, you can write it, yes, minimum value of fx is equal to 7 and maximum value of fx is equal to 12. Yes, note it. So that is also known as the range of this fx. That is also the range of the function. Okay. Now, actually, in previous classes, you solve different type of function, that is angle, that is they are related to angles. Means you find the values of different trigonometric functions or for the different angles in different quadrants. Okay. So from that, if you conclude all that things, here you see that at some of the value, some of the trigonometric functions are not defined, and some it be defined. And you also see that in the different rotation, the angle move in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Clear? After completing one revolution, two revolution, or three revolution, it again lying in first, any one of the quadrant out of four. Understand? For making the different revolutions. Okay. So in this way, if you generalize all that things, so I just trying to share slide and trying to draw the graph of all that trigonometric functions. Just wait, beta. Okay. Is board and slides visible? Anyone, please prompt. Board and slide both are visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Okay.
Yes,
So,
sir.
okay, beta. Okay. When you solve different type of questions, you see that yes, just I that means discuss about the new concept which we related to previous one. Okay. So you know here you have 0 degree, 0 radian, pi by 2, and here you have 3 pi by 2. Sorry, pi, and here 3 pi by 2, and again you move anti-clockwise, and here you can write it as 2 pi. Understand? Now if you see, after completing one revolution, means 2 pi, after completing one revolution in anti-clockwise direction, and plus theta means plus some angle, and suppose that some angle is taken as x, means 2 pi plus x, you again move in first quadrant, and in first quadrant you know that all the trigonometric ratios are positive, all are positive. So here you see that for 2n pi, not only one revolution, you have to complete so many revolution plus theta, and already for all that angles you always lying in first quadrant. Okay, and it becomes positive. So in this way you have a general result like that, which we shown on your slide here, and just you see, sine x plus 2n pi, sine x plus 2n pi is equal to sine x, or you can write it in this way, sine 2n pi plus x is equal to sine x, cos 2n pi plus x is equal to cos x, tan 2n pi plus x is equal to tan x. In the same way for cot, sec, and cosec. Understand? So this is the concept. When you, that means Okay. So here you see that after completing so many revolution, no problem. It is again, if plus theta is there, you have to move in first quadrant and its value is sine x, cos x, tan x and sec x. Okay. Uh, in the same way, if you are talking about the angle for which it becomes that is, there are so many that is trigonometric function which is not defined for some of the angle. So if you are talking about that means tan x, if you are talking about tan x, understand? So just see, tan x is not defined at pi by 2. You know it. Tan x is not defined at pi by 2. So not only for pi by 2, there are so many n numbers of angles at which you can say that tan x is not defined. So here you have pi by 2. At pi by 2, tan x is not defined. So not only pi by 2, but the odd integral multiples of pi by 2, it is not defined. Odd integral multiples of pi by 2 means what? Pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, okay? 7 pi by 2 means there are so many angles, or you can say 2n plus 1 pi by 2, okay? So for all odd integrals multiples of pi by 2, you can say that tan x is not defined. Understand? So you can say that yes, the domain of tan x, the domain of tan x is all the real number except all odd integral multiples of pi by 2. Okay, because at odd integrals multiples of pi by 2, tan x is not defined. So that are not the part of its domain. Understand? So here you see that yes, in the that means this slide here, all that information about the domain of the functions is given. In the same way, if you are talking about cot x, if you are talking about cot x, so cot x is not defined as 0 degree. Okay, at 0 degree. So 0 degree, or it is also not defined at pi. So all the that means integral, even integral multiple of pi by 2, you can say that it is not defined. So even integral multiple of pi by 2 means what? Yes, 2 into pi by 2. So 2 into pi by 2 means what? Pi. Pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. So for all that angles, you can say that cot x is not defined. Understand? In the same way, sec x. So at what angle sec x is not defined? At which the cos is 0. Sec x is not defined at for what for that angle at which cos is 0. So cos x is 0 is again pi by 2. Cos x is 0 at pi by 2. So you can say that for all odd integral multiples of pi by 2, sec x is not defined. Understand? So here you have a domain and that is a range of the 6 trigonometric functions. So you should have to learn all that things also. Okay. Now next one. Okay. Now, with the help of that, here we're trying to solve, that means plot the graph of the trigonometric functions. And in your practical, the maths practical, there will also in your syllabus the graph of sine x, sine 2x. Okay. And so later on, all we discuss it and how you that means make your project file and that means file related to that. So it will be discussed later on, but here you see how you plot the graph of sine x. Understand? Suppose here you have given a function like y is equal to sine x. Understand? Now, before plotting its graph, you have to know what is its domain and what is its range of function. Understand? So the sine x, so it is defined for all the real number. You can put any value of x. Yes, it is defined. So you can say that sine x is defined for all the real number, but its range, that means its values, always lying between -1 to 1. Yes, how you see it is its value lying between -1 to 1 with the help of unit circle. In unit circle, you see that yes, the value of b gives the value of sine x, and there you see that yes, the value of b is greater or equal to 1 and less or equal to 1. Okay, greater or equal to -1 and less or equal to 1. It shows that its range is lying between -1 to 1. Understand? So how you plot it? So just see. Here you draw a horizontal line and a vertical line which is perpendicular to each other. X dash. Here you plot y dash. Understand? So first of all, you that means plot its margin of range. Its range is -1 to 1. So here you draw a line which is parallel to x-axis at a distance of 1. At a distance of 1. And this part is origin, you well know, that is origin. And any line parallel to x-axis, here just see the concept. You know, in that means lower classes, 9th class or 10th. So x-axis, equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. Understand? So if the equation of this axis is y is equal to 0, and here you plot a line which is parallel to x-axis at a distance of 1, so no doubt this is a line whose equation is y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1. Understand? Okay. In the same way, suppose here you have a line at a distance of -1. Here you have a line which is a -1. So write in this way also. Y is equal to -1, and here you have y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1 and y is equal to -1. Understand? Now see, here you can take here 0 radian, and suppose here you take pi by 2. Yes, pi by 2, and then here you take pi. In the same way, here you take minus pi by 2, minus pi, and so on. There are so many values. It is defined for all real number. So only you have to plot that is at least 4 points. At least 4 points. Okay. So what you do, just see here. And that part is 1. And here you have -1. Understand? Now, putting its value. If x is equal to 0, sine, the value of sine means sine 0 is equal to 0. So you have a point, this one means the graph is plotting for, that is passing through origin. For x is equal to pi by 2, the value is 1. The value is 1. So corresponding to pi by 2, its value becomes 1. So you mark a cross on this y is equal to 1 line at this point. Understand? In the same way, at x is equal to pi, it becomes 0. It becomes 0. Okay. And yes, it becomes 0. In the same way, for minus pi by 2, if x is equal to minus pi by 2. Understand? So what is its value? You know, sine minus x is equal to minus sine x. So, and value of pi by 2 is 1. So its value becomes -1. So for minus pi by 2, its value is -1. So cross here -1. Now again at pi, it becomes 0. It becomes 0. So if you plotting all that points, joining all that points on the curve, so on a smooth line, just by smooth line, not that means put a scale and draw its curve. Okay. So just see. Yes. So your curve is like that. Here you have 0, and if you continue, so it form in this way, and in negative direction. Yes. Yes. So that gives the graph of sine x. In this way, here you plot the graph of sine x. Clear? So what do you know about sine x? Sine x is defined for all the real number. That means its domain is all the real number, and its range is -1 to 1. So in this way, here you plot the graph of the sine x. Note it. Now, the graph of cos x. Cos x, y is equal to cos x is also defined for all the real number, okay, and its range is -1 to 1. So here you also applying the same method. Yes, x-axis, x dash, y dash. Here you draw the marginal line, y is equal to 1, and below x-axis you have y is equal to -1. Y is equal to -1 in this way. Now 0 degree, here you have pi by 2, and here pi. Minus pi by 2, and here you have minus pi. Okay. So in this way, here you take its value. Now check it. At 0, that means cos 0. So cos 0 is 1. The value of cos 0 is 1. So cross here. You have to cross at 1. At pi by 2, here you have 0. At cos pi, the value is minus 1. Yes, see the diagram of unit circle. Cos pi, the value of cos pi becomes -1. Why it is -1? You see the point on the unit circle diametrically opposite to 0. That means the point which is taken as 1, 0. No? So the 1, 0 point, diametrically opposite point is -1, 0. Okay, and that line makes pi angle, that means 180 degree with the initial line OA. So no doubt the value of cos pi is equal to -1. So you have to learn all that values also. Okay, so the cos pi -1, and again further if you move to other angle 3 pi by 2, it becomes 0 and all that. Okay, now plot it. For 0, here you have 1, okay, and here becomes 0. So your graph starts from this point, here 0, here you have -1, and again you have a curve like that. Okay, now if you move in second, that means second quadrant, so 0 to pi by 2, just listen, 0, so here, now at pi by 2, it again becomes 0. It again becomes 0. You can write in this way. And for minus pi, it is -1. And yeah. So in this way, that is the graph of cos x. Cos of minus pi. Actually, cos minus x is equal to cos x. Cos minus x is equal to cos x. So cos of minus pi is equal to cos pi, and value of cos pi is equal to -1. So that's why corresponding to minus pi, the curve intersect at -1. Okay, so you join this point and move it further. Okay, so in this way, here you have a graph of cos x. Now come to next tan x. Graph of tan x. Now tan x is defined for all the real number except odd integral multiples of pi by 2. Means tan x is not defined at pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2, that's all. Okay, so how you plot the graph wherever any function is not defined? Okay, so actually at that point, the value of x, you draw a parallel line to y-axis. Okay, the curve is not defined for a point. You should have to draw a parallel line to y-axis. So just see. Okay, here you have taken as a y-axis x and x dash. This point is 0 radian. Here you can take pi by 2. Here you have pi. And again, here you have minus pi by 2. Here you have minus pi. And just see it. You well know at pi by 2, tan is not defined. Understand? So what you do, at this pi by 2 line point, you draw a line parallel to y-axis, and that line is dotted. Yes. Draw a dotted line parallel to y-axis. Understand? Now come to pi. At pi, if you write here y is equal to 10x, okay, y is equal to 10x. So what is the value of tan pi? Actually, tan pi can be written sin pi upon cos pi. Okay, sin pi is 0, cos pi minus 1. So 0 upon any number is 0. So the value of tan pi is equal to 0. So if value of tan pi is equal to 0, so you can also say that value of n pi, tan n pi is equal to 0. Means for all, that means even integral multiple of pi by 2, the value of tan is 0. Not only pi, it is 0. Understand? Okay. So if you plot corresponding to tan pi, yes, the value is 0. The value is 0 here. Okay. Now, just I want to move further, that means angle, to build up the concept. Okay, just see. Here you have pi by 2. Your next angle is 3 pi by 2. So here you can also take in as 3 pi by 2. Here you can take minus 3 pi by 2 on the right side also. Okay. Now just see. At 0 degree, tan is 0. Tan is 0. And at pi by 2, it becomes not defined, means infinity. So what does it mean? It means from 0 to pi by 2, tan x is increasing. Tan x is increasing. Understand? So how you plot all that things? Tan pi by 2, it is not defined. What does it mean? The graph of the tan x at pi by 2 not intersect this dotted line. This dotted line. So you can plot in this way. Yes. Here it becomes parallel up at that is top distance. That means here. Okay. So it is tan x is increasing like that. So in first quadrant from 0 to pi by 2, you plot the graph in this way. Now just move to this one. 0 to pi by 2. 0 to minus pi by 2. Understand? So which quadrant is that? 0 to minus pi by 2 is which quadrant? So again minus pi by 2, it is not defined. You draw a dotted line, and here at pi it becomes 0, and 3 pi by 2 again it is not defined. Yes, at 3 pi by 2 it is not defined, so you draw dotted line, all that points. Now see here, from 0 to minus pi by 2, so here the angle is negative. That means you move here in clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. Understand? So just see, 0 to minus pi by 2 quadrant is, if you move in clockwise direction, it is fourth quadrant. It is fourth quadrant. Understand how it is fourth quadrant? Just see. Okay, just I explain here in that portion, and then rub it. Okay, just see beta. जैसे ये आपका है ना, here you have 0 degree. So and this portion is pi by 2. This portion is pi by 2. So if you move anti-clock, that is pi by 2. And from this 0 degree or 0 radian, if you move clockwise, you move to this point, and this angle is minus pi by 2. Okay, so from 0 to minus pi by 2, that is fourth quadrant. That is fourth quadrant. And here this angle is what? If you move that is clockwise. So here you have pi by 2. Again you add pi by 2 here.